Hey, welcome back YouTube. Hey, sorry guys, it's been got a little off schedule. Last week I was supposed to, if you've been keeping track, if you're following me really close, you know I've put videos up once every other week. Last week was supposed to be my week, but I was really waiting for this to come in behind me to be my next video. And today we're unboxing the Everlast PowerUltra 205P inverter welder slash plasma cutter, and see what we got. That's where the old Lincoln Buzz box used to reside, back here against my storage shelf in the garage, and sold that on Craigslist. It was awesome. It was one of the first things in my life that I sold for basically what I bought it for, and I got, I think, close to 5 years of use out of that thing. So anyway, it's time for an upgrade. So I went with the Everlast PowerUltra 205. Oh, it's telling me 206P. Maybe I got a newer version than what I thought. But DC arc welder, TIG welder, plasma cutter, inverter machine. So pretty excited about it. I'm usually a made in America type guy. These guys, this is a made in China product. But I'd seen quite a few positive reviews on the web, both through, you know, like Amazon.com, HomeDepot.com, where I ordered this through, and even on YouTube. So I thought I'd give it a try. Pretty hard to pass up the versatility of 3 machines in something in compact of a size as this machine. So that being said, let's unbox this. We've got our owner's manual, of course. Alright, so first off, here is the inverter itself. It's pretty amazing, right? I don't know, you guys probably have a pretty good idea what those Lincoln Buzz boxes are, but this is going to take up significant less amount of space in the garage. That being said, I had my old machine on casters, so I think the first welding project with this thing is going to be building a welding cart. And at the end of this episode, we'll get into more of what I have, kind of long range plan in sight for the channel and for the welder and whatnot. But so got a handy dandy little strap here. So of course it's set up for 240 power, I believe, and I haven't unboxed the rest of the components, but I believe there's a 110 converter outlet. I'm gonna have to change my 240 plug yet again. You know, it seems like anytime I've moved, the washer dryer was never the same 240 plug. So hopefully I've got this correct one saved somewhere in my laundry room for my welder output, but that's okay. So I've got a pressure gauge for the readout on the plasma cutter. This is your amperage meter digital readout. Let's see here. Down slope, post flow. I'm guessing those are TIG things I need to learn about. But we got buttons for whether you want to do the remote start or pedal start for the TIG. This is the mode, switching between plasma, TIG, and arc welding, and then pulse. I opted for, there's a cheaper version of this model that doesn't have the pulse on it, and the plasma cutting is not as strong for, let me think, it's about $120 cheaper than this unit, but I decided to spend a little extra because I don't plan on buying another welder for quite some time. But then down here we got our plugins for our leads. This looks like this is for gas. And yeah, you know what? I'm actually going to probably have to do some reading. I'm not sure what all these do. So there's going to be a learning curve involved here, but pretty excited to have a new piece of equipment for the garage. Now out back, let's see here. Gas inlet for TIG welding, and then we've got the on-off sort of breaker for the power supply. So let's get to the accessories and we'll see what else we got in here. Alright, so here's our 110 to 240 converter. A little bit of a drawback on my old welder compared to this one is the power cord is not near as long as the other one. So maybe since I have to redo my outlet anyway, I might reroute my outlet to be a little further kind of towards the midpoint of the garage so I can kind of drag things out to the driveway. But drain tube, I believe this is for the air input as well as the gas. I'm not exactly sure. Again, I'm going to have to do some reading. Oh, here we go. Again, more tubing, some fittings that I can't quite explain at the moment, but we'll get there. Pedal for the TIG, and I'm guessing this looks like that was what one of the front sides to the inverter machine had. This is where this hooks up, so that's pretty cool. Pretty excited about learning how to TIG weld. I figured this machine's gonna probably do it all for whatever I throw at it at this stage in my fabricating career. And yeah, it doesn't do MIG. I know a lot of you guys are out there like, yeah, you would just be better off if you just bought a good MIG welder. And I do intend on doing that someday. It's just I figured this sucker will do everything else, and then someday I'll still go out and buy a good MIG welder. But let's see here. Looks like the plasma torch and lead, TIG torch, leads. So let's take a look at this. Alright, so we got our TIG torch and lead, and kind of looks like they just threw some denim, someone's old jeans around this now. Maybe that's par for the course. And we got our, looks like our torch consumables. Then we'll leave us with the arc welding leads, and this is fantastic because a lot of the other videos I've seen didn't have this sort of a stinger on it. It had the ones that you kind of shove the rod into it, and I think I prefer these better, so I'm pretty excited about that. But it looks like a pretty solid construction. We got the copper ends on the ground, so that's pretty awesome. So we got more miscellaneous fittings and stuff, but hey guys, looks like my battery's about to go out, and we got an airflow regulator. But hey, real quick guys, I promised you guys that I'd tell you what I have in store for the channel, and I think for projects as far as they go. We're going to do the welding cart, welding table, then I want to do tube fenders for this Jeep, and then I want to do custom front and rear bumpers. So I got a lot of projects lined up, but again, hey, till next time, peace out.